Have you ever wondered what happens to stray animals that are picked up off of the street? Well, recently I had a chance to speak with Humane Officer Charles Strickland to ask him a few questions. I'm here today at the Lawrence City Animal Shelter with Humane Officer Charles Strickland. I would like to ask you a few questions concerning the animals here. How do you obtain the animals here at the shelter?
Well, they are got by different ways. Excuse me. As you see, I've got this truck here, and that's my main job is just ride up and down the streets. If I see a stray animal, if I can catch it, then I get out and call it and catch it. And a lot of times people just call me to their house to pick up a dog that they don't want. Sometimes we have dogs that we can't catch by running them down. The owners can't catch them, and I've got a big trap made sort of like a rabbit box. It's about 2 foot square and about 4 foot long. And I put a bone in that thing on a cable, run from the front to the back, and the animal goes in, pulls on that bone, and he releases the trigger, and he's caught.
Okay. What happens to the animals once they are brought here?
Well, if they have a tag on them where they can be identified, the owner can be identified, I call the owner and they can come and get them. Otherwise, if they're not identifiable, then I keep them for at least 100 hours. After that time, I can adopt them out to whoever might want to adopt the dog. Or they are taken to the veterinarian and they're put to sleep by a licensed vet.
What's the adoption process?
Well, the main thing is to find out if a dog is adoptable. Some people just come by here and look at the dog, and they contact me. And if the dog is adoptable, then I'll just let them have it with the promise that they have it rabies vaccinated. And no charge for them getting the dog out when it's adopted, but if a dog has been caught and the owner has to come and get it, then we charge them for picking up the dog and board charge.
How many animals are kept here on the average?
Well, it's hard to say. I'd say there's an average of 3 or 4.
What other alternative is there besides putting the dog to sleep if it's not adopted?
That's the only alternative there are. I can't turn them loose. I can't keep them and feed them. If they're not adopted, they're taken to the vet and put to sleep.
Consider adopting a pet and you won't regret it. This is Yvette Watson reporting for Raider News.
Rabies News.